a point indicated by the Principal Secretary Housing, Charles Hinga. He said they have been doing this project for about 5 years. And this is a question from a Member of Parliament from the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, Joseph Makilap, who represents Baringo North constituency. And he asks, if you have been doing this for the past 5 years without taxing Kenyans, why then do you want to undertake it through taxation at this time?
No. He's... what you want to do...
That's
what
the Principal Secretary.
It is true. That's what he said. He said the process is gradual and slow. We need to pool resources and pump a lot of money in this process so that you can have enough houses. And by the way, many of the people who oppose this are actually the very first people to oppose this are developers. Because a two-bedroom house right now, apartment in Nairobi, in some better suburbs, let's say upper suburbs, go up to about 50 million shillings and others 30 million. The prices are exorbitantly high. These houses cost, some of these houses will cost about 3 million, 2 million shillings. And you are told, besides these savings that you are saving, the government will add you a certain percentage of amount. Whatever you save, the equal amount of money will be added onto you. Like, for example, the highest amount a person will pay, and that is me and all these colleagues of mine who are seated here, is 2,500 shillings. And then the government adds me 2,500 shillings. So really, it's not just a singular burden of one angle.
Okay.
It's a burden. So what we are doing is to jumpstart this by putting a lot of resources to yield confidence on the investors so that you can build 200,000 houses. They've been doing it for 5 years. But how many houses have they built? Have we sorted out the housing element challenge in this country? Not yet. So it is, if you ask me like you asked me about the South Mugrango people, for example, I'll tell you, I'm also pushing to have those houses built in South Mugrango. You know, because in any case, by the way, my Gusi people, it's turning out to be a village slum.
Okay.
Where you take cartwheel and fall in somebody's land. Because there is no land. And we are telling people, we get a certain section. We leave the small pieces of land that is left with us by our grandfathers and such for this small farming. And then we get a certain place and do houses. Okay. And this is what progressive countries have done. Okay.